Ha?
Tapos din sa may manood na to, te.
Ay, yung mga subscriber.
Ah.
Pero wala man kay
Kaya
ko subscriber.
comment na sila.
Wala man kay ko subscriber dahil so dili kay na siya mukuan pa. Ha?
Bye.
Yes, please. Mag-say thank you ka kanina Maria, babe.
Thank you, Nina Maria. You're welcome.
Be careful ha, nag-live ko. Saglit lang yan eh. Kuha pa kayo sa camera din. Can I borrow your phone? I will call Ate Ivy. Wala ko'y kuan. Pero pag i-view na ano siya, na ano siya advertise, kung halimbawa minsan mag-view,
Sige lang.
oo.
Kaya na may review. Hi mga subscribers! Hello! Kumakain kami dito. Please subscribe and watch and support. Support our YouTube channel.
I-ano ko sa imo, i-vlog, i-ano ko per may imuhang kuan. Kaya dagan naman ko, naka 1,000 na ako plus, diba? Hindi ito mag-Israel na. Naka-eskalibon ako kapin ka.
Wala pa yung time nga makitaan ka ng mga nag-on. Sige, makain na kayo. Gising naman taga Pilipinas.
Hindi eh.
Muta na sila kay kaungod nila. May pinag-panawa ng kaun-kaun. Timur ka babusog ba?
Wala ka pa yung viewer.
Bilib ko na naman.
Swerte ni mo ano day way? Wala, di ko ka ba nani dito?
Twist ko pa siya na. Awa. Kana.
Diba ka itong nagluto ko ano lang, gagmay kaya?
Murag bago pa ni isang habwa ke. Mailan man ako. Pag dubok na sa dugay, maski sa shrimp, pag dry na dugay na siya.
Daya, asa ka nagpaayos sa mga ko?
Diha.
Kanindo sa
Hotel.
Panda Express?
Dito.
Pila yung charge? Pila charge mo na aking mga design?
Kani na time, i-charge mo lang. Kani 55 rani siya.
Barato na dahil. Naglagot ko kanina siya, 60 lang charge na ako. Simple na kaayo. Pero mo man ako suki, diha ka ng nail art.
Hindi akong suki dito man niya.
Pero mas barato na yung mga dito mo banday kaya kung address dahil.
Nay time na mahal pag naanay mga stone eh. Butang pag na stone.
Simple naman ko.
Kana pag simple lang, siguro
Simple lang
usay
ganun
gani kay 50 ra yung i-charge pag simple ra, or plain, yung ani. Kaya nagpabutang magbuhog.
Mahal to yung mga design mo lang gusto ko makapago.
Naanay siya stone di remote na 55 pero kung plain lang minsan 50 ra.
Kano siya, 6 pili bayad ni mo ang 9 gold. O 9 design.
Kaya siya
Oo.
55 ra. Di man ni mahal yung ani
Plastic na, pila ni bayad.
Wait na kung muhatag ng 15 lang. Depende
So,
ko.
55 po yung mga shirt tanan. Kumahal mo. Wala. Sana ano go yan. Kasi gusto ko i-check kay Ate Ebe. Tawagan mo ka sa Ate Ebe.
Ano lang siya?
I-check kung tama akong pagka-live. O na, ano na.
Na yung tanaw? Na ana? Hala na ana? Hi! Hi subscriber! Hello! Kumakain ako dito.
Hello, madam!
Hello
Kain!
everybody! Hello! Ayan, nakikain na ako
So,
dito.
ako lang. Be careful, babe.
Mm.
Madam, subscribe mo siya ha. Meron din siyang ano.
Pa-subscribe mga moms. Ayan. Moms, grabe, I like rice, ma'am Saso. Sarap ng rice. Uy, ginoo ko. Uy, walang diet. Sarap ng mga pagkain, gulay, fresh from the farm. Ay, laka. Kinamot lang ko ha. Ginamit ko ang aking kamay kasi masarap tayo kumain sa ano. Magkamay lang ba? Sarap-sarap.
Wala mga
Ang
ano sa
isda,
tayo.
te.
Oo.
Ang isda, may isda kami. Ang ulam namin is talong na ginisa. Tapos, squid and shrimp.
Ang sarap.
Adobo, of course. And then adobo sa tawagan natin.
Oo.
Adobong
Sitaw.
sitaw. Tapos, grilled na
Isda.
isda. Super yummy. Ayan. Sarap talagang ulam namin. Yung ano. Tapos magkamay ka pa. Magkamay lang ni Hakay. Walang uso kutsara. Hindi ako mabusog.
Mahalin mo talaga ang life. Kung makay ka life.
Sarap.
Daday, ako ang buhok day.
Ako ang buhok. Nauna ko sa buhok.
Sorry day.
Ako anak ko may tulo naman.
Ah. Coffee na. Ah. Kaya na, hintay na lang natin kung gasin sa hindi.
May naman, te.
Huwag man sa niyan siya. Yung tuloy na ba? Ang sarap pati adobo. No?
Lamig, lamig siya, te. Paari, te, lamig kayo nito. Alam ka, ang ano, naabot sa ano.
Kaya mo na.
Baka di na kumaalam. Baka nahiya ko siya na ako. Ano, nahiya man siya. Ako nga nahiya. Baka tungod sa
Ikan man to sila sa kuan. Nagtulong sila.
Baka tungod sa isda.
Hindi, kumakain sila ng ida pala.
Mukha ang kasi. Oo. Sabi na, watch siya na yung
Isda niya, gusto niya mo tilaw sa luto.
Asa naman, lagpas naman 30 minutes in town eh.
Pagpas na, di ba?
Mm.
Sila may aday, uy, akong wala na, akong tambok, ano lang.
Wala na plano eh. Na-miss lang nila kaya masarap pagkain. Hindi mga comment na basahon pa natin eh.
Hindi na ako mabasa. Pinaaman sa cellphone. Hindi mo mabasa dahil.
Di mabasa. Mula ko nakita na yung
Makan tayo, pero hindi na ako mabasa.
So makuan day oh.
Yeah?
Kaya na ako nakita ng katong heart unsa man to.
Sila.
Sila na.
Hindi lang ma-view.
Pero at least sila.
Kung naasa sa laptop, makbasa.
Lamig ko yung isda niya.
Ano?
Init pa ba? Lamig ang isda. Init pa. Biyag. Ako makaon ko basag. Diretso dito kaon dayon. Lamig kayo ba pag naman.
I love you, anak. Na-crush dahil.
Ano ba?
Crush. Orange ba na din? Gusto ka?
Sige, gamayan din yan. Kano kung ayos ko sa'yo. Gawin mo makainin siya. So, din yung madok, masakit ang ulcer ba, pero hindi na para sa una nga. Sige, sakit-sakit. Kaya wala mo kung nasikaon. Parang, wala ko sikaon chocolate ba? Hi guys! Kain na. Good morning, Philippines! Good morning, world! Andito po kami, naka-live po kami dito, ha? So, dito mukbang. Ano lang to, live. Sarap. Sarap. So, busog ko na. Pero
They're
kain ko na.
back. Yeah, they're back.
Oh, they're back na. Wala, nagkinamot na ba ko, te?
Okay na sila, ayaw ka-ulaw dahil. Buksan mo, anak. Ayaw ka-ulaw.
Nagkinamot na ba ko? Nagkakakilo.
Ayaw ka-ulaw.
Asa mo yung takot ko, diba?
Ayaw ka-ulaw di anak ka. Papapagtali, ayaw ka? Ayaw ka-ulaw dahil. Kita naman din.
Tidak ako para sila kuko sila diha. Nya ako diha ko. Dagan. Kaya lang
Wow, smells good.
Kami na kate.
O
Eat.
para tapad sila ba? Is mine? Rice?
Yep. Ate. Sit down. Pag-asin. Ate, nag-live ako, tama ba? Nag-live ako.
What's that?
This is the eggplant and the green. The green.
A little bit. I just want to. Yeah.
Okay, love you, ate. Bye-bye. Bye. Honey, they're here.
No, that's good.
My love. Okay. Kati, you want Pepsi or Crush?
The what?
Drinks.
What can you have?
Pepsi and this one.
Crush. Oh, I take a crush. What do you want?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Surprising.
Huh?
Surprising.
You
You
get
get a crush. You get a crush, okay.
We're using hands, huh? Sorry, because we are Filipino and Kati knows that.
Oh, we eat with our hands too.
Okay.
Yeah. Crawfish. Is that shrimp or crawfish?
Shrimp and squid.
Oh.
It's really good. Try to put a sauce for him, Kati.
Oh, that's good.
So how are you?
Who, me?
Yeah, did you walk the dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, she's old, so she's like 14 years old, which is like 90-something human years old.
Ah,
And so, because she's old, we have to like stop and she wants to rest and stuff, you know?
Right.
So. You want to
Mm-mm.
oh yeah, this one.
You?
Oh yeah, I forgot to open
Oh,
it.
did I take your seat?
No, I transferred.
Hey, when are we gonna go out?
Yeah. We're trying to go to the Monarch. That's what I wanted. Sama ka na when we go to Monarch.
Katong gatuan na to sa
Yeah.
buffet, no?
But our problem was gonna drive.
Because they're gonna go up. He has friends coming from New Jersey
Yeah,
this coming week.
yeah.
And so, he was like, well, why don't you guys come up during this time?
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be there with his friends
Honey.
and I was just gonna be at home. Doesn't matter either way.
Kathy can drive. She don't drink.
But if we drink then
Kathy doesn't drink. You drink, baby?
I'm like a social drinker.
yeah.
Like today I had wine, you know. I'll take a glass of wine or a beer or something, you know.
Yeah, but then you gotta drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I can drive or we can get the bus.
yeah. I wanted to eat something.
That's good
This
something.
food, he didn't have for this on.
You don't
That's
eat
why-
none of this?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't eat anything green, I don't eat anything that grew up in the water.
You won't even have this even.
And this
Nothing-
one is the most
See the green,
healthiest.
see all the
protein.
green in there?
Yeah, you don't, nothing green, huh?
Nothing green.
Really? Wow. You
I
always.
used to say I don't eat any vegetables, but I do eat potatoes, so I can't say that.
Oh, potatoes a vegetable?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it is.
This is good for rice, you know, like the sauce.
I know. I put it. That's how I put mine on the rice.
You've never eaten green?
Never.
Not
So
as far,
what-
not as far back as I can remember. I remember my mother trying to make me eat,
Yeah.
and I was stubborn and would not. And so at some point she gave up.
How about tomatoes, ketchup?
I do eat ketchup, but I don't eat
What-
tomatoes,
what is he
but I do eat ketchup.
I asked him if I'm going, I feel bad now also. I asked him if I can cook him a hamburger, he don't want hamburger too.
So what are you gonna eat?
He'll figure out
Huh?
later.
What are you gonna eat?
No, I'm not all that hungry. I made meatloaf the other day, and
Oh.
I ate
He
a
likes
big piece of
meat.
meatloaf for lunch.
Yeah.
Stay.
You're a steak and potato
I
guy.
am.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Len tells me all the time I'm hard to cook for, and I'm like, how do you figure I'm hard to cook for? Don't cook me anything, grow up in the water, don't cook me anything green,
Right.
I'm probably gonna eat it.
He's an easy husband.
Yeah.
Very easy.
He likes steak, yeah.
Actually, this is pretty good. No fishiness.
Very good.
You want me to open that?
Can you
for you?
open please?
What kind of fish?
Pompano.
Pompano.
Well, where can I get?
Ocean Pacific.
Ocean
Ocean
Pacific.
Pacific?
Oh.
No.
That's right up 120th, huh?
Yeah.
And you put it on the grill, huh? Just put it on the grill? What did you put on?
Did you turn the grill off?
Yes, she put salt, onion, and tomato.
Tomato?
Fresh
Yeah.
onion? Fresh
Fresh
onion
onion.
or onion powder?
No?
Fresh
Fresh onion right out of
Fresh
the garden.
onion
And then fresh tomato.
Fresh
and fresh
And
tomato?
tomato?
Yeah,
Inside.
of the.
Oh,
Okay,
inside.
you put it on the cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
then put salt all over.
All over, and then put it on the grill.
I'm gonna look for this fish.
That was very good.
It is.
I'm very picky with fish, but that one was good. I'm from Hawaii and I don't eat fish.
Just keep like that, and it's really good.
I always tell Lynn, because in 4 years, we're gonna, when that one graduates high school, we're gonna move
No.
so that I can retire. And I always tell Lynn,
Wala naman.
part of, we're gonna retire to South Texas.
Ikaw.
so that I can sell this house and buy one down there for half price, that's
Right.
bigger and has a swimming pool.
Yeah,
There you go.
And I always say, you know, part of it is so that Lynn can have fresh seafood, and she's always like, oh, I don't care, I mean, frozen's okay. We went to Hawaii and all she had was fresh, and she was like, oh, this is so good,
It's
this
like
is
the
so
best.
good.
It's the best. You have
Yeah.
fresh seafood. It is the best.
And the
Yeah.
couple we went with, she has a cousin that lives there. And he brought us fresh seafood 2 or 3 times.
Nice.
So they had fresh seafood, I don't know, probably at least half the time we were there, if not
Oh,
more.
that is.
Yeah.
That and Jollibee.
Yeah, what is Jollibee? I saw you guys took a picture of Jollibee. Yeah, so what did you like? Is it hamburger or what?
Well, they have, it's a Filipino fast food.
Yeah.
oh.
Are you kidding me?
No.
How come they don't have here?
Because we don't have enough Filipinos here.
I think there's a
It's
lot of
really good.
Filipinos.
More rice. I call it more rice.
So, yeah, and
There are a lot, but there's not enough. If you go to like Vegas, there's 3 of them in Vegas. That's the closest one to us.
But they have a bunch of
But they have a
California.
lot of Filipinos there
Yeah.
because Vegas at one point needed nurses and needed teachers. So they brought in a bunch of Filipinos who have since brought their families over.
Yeah.
So Vegas is, you can't walk down the street without hitting 3 or 4 Filipinos.
Really?
Oh, right.
And then
Yeah.
Hawaii is the same way.
Yeah.
Now Oahu has, I think, 3 Jollibees, Maui has 1.
Wow. I did not know.
But
Sounds like
yeah,
fun.
they serve, what we call what, open it?
Oh yeah, please.
They serve what we call Salisbury steak, which they call burger steak, and that's what Venice gets. Filipino spaghetti, yum burgers, which are hamburgers, chicken, which their chicken's actually pretty good. I'll eat their chicken.
So
Chicken sandwiches. I don't, what else
is
is
it like
going to be?
adobo? They make like adobo and stuff?
No, it's
No
just
adobo?
spaghetti,
And then
fried chicken.
So it's more
Palabok.
American.
Yeah.
More American
Yeah.
Filipino, huh?
Filipino. But
Spaghetti.
it's you will like.
It's huge in the Philippines. I mean, it's the only thing in the Philippines bigger than McDonald's.
That's why my daughter never forget because that's when she grew up.
Yeah.
Jollibee.
Jollibee. Yeah.
Even we are old, you know, but since we're here, we're gonna have Jollibee. We're like, oh, we want Jollibee.
Wow.
I took Lynn to Vegas the year after she got here. Just me and her for kind of a second honeymoon thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Lynn fell in love with Vegas, so we go every year now.
Mm-hmm.
But the first year we went, Venice found out that there was a Jollibee there, and she's like, Dad, can you bring me home this and this and this and this? And I'm like, honey, you gotta understand, we get to the airport 2 hours early. So if I go to Jollibee and then go to the airport, by the time I get on the plane, it's gonna be about 3 hours old. Then we got an hour and a half flight home. And then I've got at least an hour's drive home if I can get my baggage right away.
Right.
We're talking, this stuff's gonna be like 6 hours old by the time I can get it to you. She says, I don't care. So I did. I went to Jollibee just before we went to the airport. I bought everything she wanted, put it in the carry-on, got on the plane. I landed, we drove home, I handed her the bag, and she went,
Was it good?
Pero
It was good.
lamig gapon siya tiga.
it was good because she hadn't had it in almost a year. And
Yeah.
so after that, we go to Vegas every year, and we always take her now.
Yeah.
So that, and we eat Jollibee almost every day when we're there. That's at least one meal almost every day. When
Yeah,
we're
I
there.
gotta go there.
Yeah, because we have 5. You have to try Kati. It's really good.
Oh,
Is it on the strip?
huh? No, it's there.
Sorry.
The one that's closest to the strip. They have a big Asian store out, a big Filipino store out there called Seafood City,
Okay.
and Jollibee is in Seafood City.
Oh. okay.
And also, what's the bread place that's in there?
Huh?
Red Ribbon is also in
Red
there.
ribbon.
If you've had Red Ribbon.
No.
I never had.
Okay, Red Ribbon is Filipino bakery.
Oh, really?
But I mean, this Seafood City is this huge Filipino grocery store. I mean, when you go into Ocean Pacific, they have a lot of different kinds of fish, okay? They're all
But this-
frozen, but they still have a good variety, okay?
Mhm.
Seafood
I like
City
it.
has
It's very
3
good.
times as many different kinds of fish, they're still frozen because it's Las Vegas, but they at least have a huge variety of seafood.
Right.
But Lynn, every time we go there, Lynn's like, oh, I wonder if they have this. I wonder if they have this. And they almost always have everything she wanted. Last time we went, when we went earlier this summer, she was like, I want banana
blossom.
blossoms.
Mm.
And I don't.
Is that a fish?
No, it's the blossom off the banana plant.
Oh, really?
And
What do you
they
use
use
that?
it in cooking.
Oh, use it in cooking?
Oh.
Yeah.
And so she's like, I wonder if they have that. And we walked up and down the aisles, couldn't find it. She asked somebody, and he goes, yeah, aisle 5, top shelf. Sure enough, they had it.
Wow.
So it's unlike here, if you go to like Ocean Pacific, it's Korean owned.
Uh-huh.
And
Is that what
it
it is?
is.
I thought it was Taiwanese.
No,
but
it's
not.
Korean.
Okay.
And almost everything in there is Korean. They have one aisle that's Filipino, but they still don't have that much there.
Yeah.
You go to Seafood City, it's all Filipino. Now you
See,
can,
we need stores like that.
we do. I would love to have a Seafood City here.
Mm.
It would be so awesome to have one, because it would bring with it Jollibee, and
Yeah.
it would bring with it Red Ribbon.
Because there's lots of Filipinos here.
I don't know why you would like it, there's nothing for you to eat.
No, but for her.
My husband is very nice, always.
And I do eat some things. I love caldereta. That's one of my favorite meals, American or Filipino.
What's it called? Colorado?
Caldereta.
What is
Did
it?
I get my R right? No.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
correct. It's just cute.
It's Filipino pot roast.
Oh.
And it is, oh my God, it's so good.
That's his favorite.
Is
But
it?
again, we're back to steak and potatoes. And actually, that's one of the few things I actually eat on rice.
The caldereta.
Other than
Steak,
that, I don't eat.
potato, and rice?
Huh?
Steak, potato, and rice?
It's, yeah. Well, yeah, because it's got potato in it, but then you pour it over rice.
There is a sauce.
Yeah, and I like,
That's why you
she
like
puts
it.
extra sauce in it for me.
Mm.
Oh, neighbor.
But,
Yeah, I like the Filipino soy sauce. It's good.
Yeah.
and they have that at the Asian store.
I went to downtown Denver and I got my Portuguese sausage
Yeah.
and the aloha soy sauce from Hawaii. It says aloha on it.
Yeah.
And what else we got? We got a
Oh.
bunch of local stuff. Oh,
Portuguese
Hawaiian
sausage.
Portuguese sausage, Hawaiian sun juice, lilikoi juice. You know how Hawaii we got trees that bear passion fruit.
Yeah.
Well, when I was growing up, it was plentiful. Now, the ones that they have is, everybody wants to hold on and sell, instead of give. Back when I was growing up, you could go to your neighbor's house and just go pick it. You know what I mean? We had plenty, and papayas and
Yo,
bananas
papaya.
and guavas and everything.
And I remember,
And malunggay. Every
Malunggay.
house had malunggay.
I told you, honey, when I saw malunggay there, I said, honey, I remember Kati, the malunggay.
Yeah, you sure right. I bet you if you stop and ask, they would have said, yeah, go pick. They would have told you go pick.
Oh, really?
Mm.
You know the one that we buy the coconut.
Yeah, Hawaii
Oh,
has
yeah.
lots.
That-
Like Kauai, every
Yeah,
house,
malunggay.
every house in Kauai has a malunggay tree. Every house.
Yeah.
And my friend actually, when she moved to South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina. She brought home malunggay with her.
Really?
Yeah, so I said, so what about winter? She said, I bring it in. Because she has tall ceiling,
Yeah.
she bring it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has fresh malunggay.
Your house is ano. Tsaka may yung
Lynn's gonna grow pineapple.
Yung living room
I
mo,
saw.
my son.
I saw, I can't wait for that.
That pineapple from over there was so good. I like pineapple, but not a lot. But I sit there and snack on that all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Di ba mo sila
Have you
gusto
tried the
yung
white
sa
one?
balong saan ba yun?
Uh-uh.
They have a white
Dato
pineapple.
sa gata sa padlong na
Like
yun.
White
Yeah.
pineapple.
Well, this one is a yellow,
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was
You like that?
Oh, it's good.
So you grew up on Kauai,
Big Island.
Huh?
Born and raised on Big Island.
on the Big Island?
So she's
See, that's if it was up to me, that's where we would have gone. Because I want to go see the lava flows and see the volcano. Okay,
Mhm.
I've done Maui, I've done Kauai. I think as a tourist, if it's your first time, you have to go to Maui. because Maui is your typical TV Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everything's there.
Not the Big Island?
Not the Big Island. The Big Island, and I've not been to the Big Island, but from what I understand, the Big Island is even slower than Kauai. There's just not as
Oh,
much
really?
stuff going on.
Oh.
The Kauai is the prettiest of all the islands. I mean, it's totally green, it's
Very
beautiful.
scenic.
But it's really laid back, and you don't have all the touristy, it's been a long time since I've been there. But when I was there anyways, you didn't have all the touristy stuff on Maui, or in Kauai that you have on Maui. So, we originally, because we've got a condo, we're in a condo club, and then we've got a condo on Kauai and one on Maui.
Nice.
And we originally couldn't get into the one on Maui, so we were gonna go to Kauai. And then 3 weeks before we were supposed to leave, we got a notice that, cause I put us on the wait list for Maui. And so like 3 weeks before we were supposed to leave, we all of a sudden got a notice going, you can have Maui if you want. And I was like, cool. So we had to run through and make sure, we only had like 2 days to make the decision, otherwise they were gonna give the wait list to the next person in line. But we had to check, could we cancel our condo in Kauai, which we could. We were like 3 days away from not being able to, but we could at that point. Could we change our airline tickets? We always knew that was a possibility, so we booked with Southwest. So we were gonna get full credit, but I didn't know with us being that close to time to go, what it was gonna cost. Was it gonna cost a lot more to fly? We actually ended up saving $500 by changing from Kauai to Maui.
Wow.
And so then the big thing right now is rental cars are hard to come by over there. When we were on Kauai, somebody at work, I don't know who it was, told Lynn, if you're going,
Michelle,
Michelle told Lynn, if you're going to Hawaii, you need to book a rental car.
one day morning she told me.
So there was 8 of us, so we
And
booked,
then
we were
Gary
gonna get
told
an
you go
SUV,
rent the,
full-size SUV.
the rental truck.
For 10 days, it was going to cost us
You'll get
$3,000 for the
It was
rental.
like, it's cheap.
$3,000
$3,000, that was,
for
and
the rental car.
rental
That's
car.
insane.
Yeah.
so I went ahead and reserved it, but I kept checking back. And 1 week after I reserved that one, every time I checked, every website I checked said no cars available.
Wow.
That's how bad it was.
Wow.
So,
You paid $3,000.
no, because when we went to Maui,
We wanted to pay first, but then
we
you can say-
had to check to see if we could even get a rental car, because you can't go over there and not have a rental car.
Right.
When we checked with Maui, we could get the same SUV for $2,000.
Oh.
So I was like, great, so I canceled the Kauai rental car, booked the Maui one, and then I called them and I said, hey, just because I wanna make this easy and convenient, I wanna go ahead and pay for the rental car now. Because we were splitting it with the other family and I wanted to make sure everybody had everything set. And they're like, oh, well, if you're gonna pay in advance, instead of $2,000, we can let you have it for $1,300.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So we went from $3,000 to $1,300 for
In
the
Maui.
same, the
In
exact
Maui.
same car.
Nice.
And you didn't tell the other people.
Oh, you know, I
until
told them.
You sure?
It was,
You would have.
the gal the family that went with us, the gal was the one that introduced me and Lynn, so
Oh,
I gotta treat her
No,
right.
I was just kidding.
But,
Thank you.
you know, so we ended up saving money, and so then we were like, okay, so now we've got a credit with Southwest. So we booked another flight going from Maui to Honolulu,
Mhm.
and we went and spent a day in Honolulu.
Wow.
Went up, flew out early in the morning, came home late that night. We got home like midnight that night.
How was Honolulu? Did you like
I
it?
like it.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Didn't like it, but me, I like city.
It was
Yeah, it's a
traffic.
city, yeah.
They have like the Twin Towers, and I think it's Hyatt. And it's right, Waikiki is across the street, like the beach.
Yeah, we were on. We went to
That's where-
Waikiki.
That's
Waikiki
where I
Beach.
stayed when I was working for TSA. We had to go training in Oahu.
Yeah.
And so those are our hotel, right? Or it's right there, right on, like across the street is Waikiki Beach.
Yeah.
It was just
And then the
amazing.
shopping area, and I told my husband, we need to stop to buy my bag, and you know, we cannot stop because busy, and we only there for 1 day.
Did you go to the international